Oh, forgive me for the lighting, forgive me for this. I don't know. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, i.e. that is Iconic Eunice. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so much for joining me again. If you're a newcomer, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching up to this point. If you like what you're already seeing, you should go ahead and hit the subscribe button before we continue. If you don't, that's fine. You can just leave a comment telling me what you didn't like about it, and we can see if we can work this out, you know. It's another episode on this here channel, and you guys know my channel is about beauty, lifestyle, from the perspective of a very introverted person. So yeah, but this video is actually going to be about my top beauty essentials. Like, I have to have it in my home, I have to have it with me. These are just going to be, so yeah, today's episode is going to be about my top beauty essentials. These are products that I love to use. These are products that I have in my bathroom. These are products that I use on a daily basis, if not maybe weekly basis, but I'm pretty sure most of them I use on a daily basis. I don't know, my hands seem ashy. And what time is it? Oh, I'm also in a little bit of a rush, actually. Just a tad bit of a rush. Let me just lotion my hands, and then we can get the show on the road. I'm just gonna list them, and then we're gonna talk about them, why I like them, why I have to have them. Let me looking disheveled. When do we come? Please excuse, just ignore the background. Whenever do we come here and I'm put together? Never. It's usually chaos before we get going. All right, now that I've lotioned my hands, I'm actually gonna start with this one. This is a handmade lotion. I whipped it myself, and I obviously didn't make the lotion from scratch, but I chose to use several different products to make this lotion. So I use like shea butter, like the natural African shea butter. I use coconut oil. I use this one oil that I found at TJ Maxx called cellulite. It's oil that's supposed to help fight cellulite. I don't necessarily have cellulite, but why not prevent it? I also use some Bath and Body Works creams in this, just for a little bit of a smell. I don't like a lot of sweet smells, so I use more like earthy tone smells. That's what's here. So yeah, I mixed them all together. I have them all sitting on my dresser over there, but I mixed them all together to make one big nice lotiony lotion. Like, I put this on, it lasts all day. I don't get ashy. I don't have to reapply, because sometimes you buy lotion from the store and you kind of have to keep reapplying throughout the day so you don't like remain ashy. I don't have to do it with this one. Put it on in the morning and I'm good to go, because I use several different lotions and oils to keep the moisture in. So that's one, which brings me to my second one. It's going to be a hand cream. This is not my standard hand cream, but I usually buy packs of these from Ross or TJ Maxx whenever I'm there. These ones you have to keep reapplying because they're cheap, and it's just something to throw in the bag just in case I wash my hands in a public bathroom, or I don't know, wash my hands whenever I wash my hands and it's gonna get ashy. I always have this in my bag. I have one in my car. I have one in my locker at work. I have one in most every bags that I use. I try to carry these. They're top notch, just easy to come by. Throw it anywhere. They smell good a lot of the time, so that's why I like using these hand creams, just because who wants to shake an ashy hand, you know? All right, so then I don't know if I have this one, actually. I gotta check. Oh god. Another beauty essential that I like for more like my body and something that smells good. Oh, forgive me for the lighting, forgive me for this. I don't know, I like it like this, so we'll just leave it. So another thing that I really like to carry around with me everywhere I go are these like mini perfumes. This is not the one that I always carry around, but the one that I always carry around is probably in my car, because I always leave a mini bottle of perfume in my car, and this is an essential for me. I try to put a little bottle of perfume in most of my purses whenever I'm changing purses, and then I leave 1 or 2 in my car just in case I forget it. These come in handy. Say you are running around running errands, but you need to do something right after that's like important. You can just quickly, so you smell good when you're entering the place, or when you're meeting the person, or whatever else you're going to be doing that day. You can at least continue smelling good, because a lot of perfumes don't last throughout the day, honestly. Like, you spray them in the morning, and maybe if you have oils and stuff like that on you, they will last for a little bit longer, but it's not going to be as strong as when you initially sprayed it in the morning. So you just always have to keep these little bottles around, just so you can continue to smell really, really good. And that's really honestly why I like having these in my essential beauty kit. Alright, so now we're gonna do a little bit of like the facial part of things. That was just like body wise. Let's do some things that are kind of like in the shower range. I am a lazy woman, I know, to admit that out loud, but I am. I really would like to cut down the beauty part of my life, very like sharp, you know what I'm saying, like very efficient lifestyle when it comes to beauty for me. So I hate shaving. I rarely try waxing because I'm not sure if I'm that girl. I should try it though, just to make sure I am really not that girl, but it scares me. Waxing scares me. So I go the easy route. I go this route. I go with the Nair route. I use sometimes. I use Nair. This is something that I picked up. It's an overstock from Nair. It was at Ross for about $6. Actually, it's $7 with tax. It was about $7. I bought a bunch of them. You apply it on your feet, wait 10 minutes, and you just take the little scraper and it removes all of the hair. Or you just get in the shower and shower regular, and it removes all of the hair from your legs or your armpits, and you call it a day. Easy breezy. I can't stand shaving, so she's a good one. She's a good one. I really enjoy having her around. Like, she be saving a girl, because last thing I want to do is stand with a razor trying to, it takes too long. This is a faster mechanism. This is a faster method. Lasts shorter than shaving, I'll tell you that. Another essential for me is the body scrub. This is the Dove body polish, but I have like 3 to 4 different body scrubs that I use. The Dove body polish has to be like one of my favorite. It's like one that I really gravitate towards instantaneously all of the time. I also use their soap in the shower. I don't have that with me, but it's also another beauty regimen. I mean, beauty essential for me. The Dove body polish, honestly, you finish, say you finish shaving, you finish using your loofah or towel or bare hands. Ugh. But say you finish using your bare hands and you've rinsed your body, you would just take this little polish and like put it all over your body and just like sand that body down until it gets super shiny, and this leaves your body sparkling. So when you come back in and you put your lotion on, it's going to look just goddess level glow. I'm talking, who is that girl glow? Okay, that's honestly why I love this. It's just and then it's this one that I have right now is the brown sugar and coconut butter. It leaves you smelling good when you add your lotion on top and then you spray your perfume. Oh, irresistible. It's an essential for sure. It has to be in my shower all of the time. It's as essential as soap. And then we're gonna go to facials. I'm not sure if I said facials or body last point that I made, but this is definitely gonna be your facial stuff. Top number 1, after my cleanser, cleanser is an essential, but for some reason I don't have it here with me, just because I forgot. There's no way around it. I just forgot. Another thing after my cleanser, another really important thing after my cleanser is going to be my toner. And toners really honestly just take excess dirt from your face that maybe soap could have missed. They also have they also usually have like essential things in them to like help your body, like help your skin glow. Sometimes they have acne fighting solutions in them, but I always without fail use a toner. So my toner is very important, and this one is about glow. It's like Ready Steady Glow. It's Ran Clean Skin. Yeah, I really love it. This is the first time I'm using this actual toner. My usual toner is Pixie, but I ran out of that, and it's $30 at Target, and I really wrestle with spending that much on a toner. So I went to TJ Maxx. I got something that's kind of similar in ingredients, I think, and it was only it was only $8. Yeah. Even though my camera is so dark, I hope this doesn't turn out like trash, because it's given I might just turn out like trash. All right, the next thing is going to be my fading cream blemishing situation. I have dark spots. I don't wear makeup to cover them. I should, but I don't. I'm taking a year off of like just extra beauty to my skin. Right now my skin, all I'm doing is washing it and putting regular moisturizer and things of that nature on my skin. No makeup at all, apart from maybe lip gloss and occasionally mascara. It's just my skin was going crazy. I just needed a pause, so I was like, I'll just deal with my dark spots and accept myself for who I am. But while I was like, I'm just gonna have clean look this year, I really wanted to work on fading my dark spots the best I can. Obviously, because I still kind of break out, I do still get dark spots because I cannot leave my face alone. I am a picker, I know. So I use this balancing blemish spot corrector. It works. Like my dark spots, even though you personally cannot tell because you're not observing me every day and you're not seeing the changes, but my skin has really evolved, and my dark spots are really starting to fade. I use this a lot. I use a lot of products that have vitamin C in it, because I know vitamin C is supposed to like help brighten the skin. So this is a vitamin C serum. So after my toners, I will usually do a dark spot corrector and a vitamin C serum. Those are essential. They just are, especially since I'm starting to really like this clean girl look with bare minimum makeup or no makeup at all. After that, I always use sunscreen. If you're not using sunscreen, do you love yourself? And this is for men and women. I think women really use sunscreen sometimes, and men just be raw dogging the air, just no care in the world, no sunscreen, even though they do end up having more beautiful skin than us. But they usually just end up raw dogging the air, no care in the world about sunscreen. What is that? So I use sunscreen. The only crazy thing about me and sunscreen is I have a sunscreen for the body, but for some reason I only sunscreen my face every time. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because I forget. I really genuinely forget to sunscreen. It goes above me, you know. I forget. I do everything else in the bathroom, so by the time I'm coming into my room to lotion my body, that part of my brain has shut off. But this one is something that I used to have. Antwerp, I think it's the name of the brand, where you can go sign up. They tell you what's wrong with your skin and they send you products. I was using them, and they did send me a really good sunscreen to be using to help also with the dark spots. But that finished, and I'm yet to put in another order. So for now, I'm just like, I'll just use something over the counter, and I'm using this one like I showed you. It works. It's mattifying, so it doesn't leave me looking oily, which I appreciate because I have oily skin. Last but not least, I have my moisturizer. I use a jelly like moisturizer. Even though it looks white, it's very jelly like. It's not creamy. Because I have oily skin, I use more hydrating moisturizers, meaning they're going to give you more of like that water feel to it. And even though I do use something that's more like water based, it doesn't leave me looking ashy. So I always have to use jelly moisturizer. If I'm not using this brand, Envy, this is something I picked up from TJ Maxx as well. But if I'm not using Envy, I'm using Clinique. They have an amazing, yeah, so if I'm not using Envy, I'm using Clinique, and Clinique has an amazing water based ish jelly like moisturizer. I feel like it gives me more of a glowy glossy look without the shininess that comes with cream moisturizer, or the like overcast of whiteness that sometimes come with cream moisturizer. That's just my thinking of it. That's just what I think. And then the last thing that's like literally top tier in my arsenal of essentials beauty things is a moisturizing mist spray. Oh my god, game changer, game changer. I just remember one day I chose to try the Pixie milk whatever facial mist. Loved it. I loved it. I really enjoyed having that in my arsenal. It's just, you're good to go. That finished, and then I found this brand, Thermal Spring. Is a New Zealand brand, they say. Found this brand. Oh god, come on now. All right, well, you see what you can. I found this one, and sweetie, when I say, so sometimes on days when my skin is really going crazy and I just I can't deal, I will minimize the amount of products I use on my face. So I will minimize the amount of moisturizer I use on my face. I will minimize the amount of cleansers I use on my face. Sometimes I will just do water wash, meaning I just rinse my face without soap. I know, crazy, but sometimes I have to do that because my skin be going so crazy that I just need to pause all products. And usually on days like that, I would just get out the shower and quickly grab my misting moisturizing spray and just go to town on this sucker. Take my eye serum under my eye, call it a day, and I'm done and I'm good to go. And I still have the moisture looking skin. I look hydrated, I look cleansed, and you will not tell I did not lotion that day. How you gonna find out? Unless you're in my business. That's exactly how. So I use that because it works great. On this, honestly, on days when I really I can't deal, this is what I use. And I used two of them. I used this one, and I used another one, this one that's also really good for dry skin. And all they do is like they give you that moisturized look, but they also tend to minimize shine, which I really appreciate. I know I said that one is the last one, but I can't forget about this one, which is lip gloss. Top tier. Like, I think lip gloss is an essential for all of mankind. Even the men, they do use their lip balm a lot. A lot of guys love lip balms because who wants to walk around with crusty lips anyways? So I like using these jelly like ones. I got this in a huge pack from TJ Maxx, but you can get fancier ones from all over the place. I have a few that are a little bit, they're not really fancy. I got them from Target, so I got a few from Target. And then I have some that's like from Sephora. This one is more of like a plumper, honestly. So it will kind of, so this one will kind of like burn when you put it in. It irritates like your lips, so your lips get a little bit bigger than usual. So the irritation is like a tingling feeling to you, and you just like watch your lips slowly expand and take shape. After a while the tingling sensation stops, but for the time being you have really juicy looking lips, so that's a plus. But yeah, top tier essential. Top tier essential. I live by it, die by it. And then if I'm really trying to go in on making sure you see my lips, we got the good old lip liner. Ooh, you outline the lips, you put the right lip gloss on your lip, it's giving juicy lips, it's giving sensual, it's giving kiss me please, I beg. Yeah, So that is all for this video. I just wanted to show you guys my quick beauty essentials and how I use them and why I like them and how important they are to me. You may have a different beauty regimen than me. You may have different things that are way more important to you than I know some people like nail polish is probably more important to them, or somebody likes, like, I don't know, body oil more than body lotion. Whatever your beauty essential is, I know we all have it. So I just wanted to talk about mine and see where we can relate. If you can relate with this, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me where you could relate. Tell me what you use, and then we can, like, maybe I can try what you use and you can try what I use, you know, just to continue the relationship. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so grateful that you watched up to this point. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It helps my channel grow. It helps my channel get to places that I would like for it to go, that will be beneficial to you. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like what I'm talking about. If you agree, if you disagree, always leave a comment respectfully, and we can see how we can resolve that disagreement, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.